Hello everyone, happy day before the election. I'm recording this on Sunday. I went to the grocery store on Saturday, Halloween, and I did another Prepper Pantry grocery haul, and I wanted to share it with you. This is smaller than my last haul, but I was able to pick up some things that I wasn't able to buy the last time. And by the way, with that in mind, I wanted to share that at my local Walmart on Saturday, the shelves were actually quite well stocked. I went in kind of wondering if they would be sort of empty or if they would be good, and they were actually quite good, so I was happy to see that. So let's go through things one by one. Okay, first I have something that may not seem appropriate for the Prepper Pantry. It's the Cherry Berry Blend. Strawberries, blueberries, pitted dark sweet cherries, and pitted red tart cherries. And these are frozen berries. Now I'm counting this as part of my Prepper Pantry because I'm going to dehydrate them. And I'll make a video about it when I do that, so be sure and stay tuned for that. It does look like it's whole strawberries, so I'll be cutting them in half or fourths probably. And so they'll dehydrate a little bit better and be closer to the size of the other ones, the other fruits in here. Not quite, because the other ones are really small. You can see that this is a 3-pound bag. Okay, and so I'll be dehydrating those, and we use dehydrated fruit on our granola every day. And so I thought that this would be a nice addition. We have kind of like a granola bar. We've got granola and we've got raisins and nuts, and right now I have some dehydrated apples, and I thought that it'd be nice to put this in a mason jar on the counter as well, and people can choose to add some berries to their granola if they desire. Okay, so that's one thing. Next, I got a 2-pound bag of Great Northern beans. And I got these because I had tried canning some bean soup, and we really liked it. And so I wanted to do more of it. My family loved it, and actually I did create a video on that that's probably going to be published in another week or so. But anyway, so I bought some more Great Northern beans since we enjoyed that. And I put in the beans this Great Value Luncheon meat, and it turned out really well. It was actually kind of tasty. I wasn't sure how it was going to be. So I went ahead and I bought 3 cans of this luncheon meat. Okay. All right. I bought 3 more cans of the medium black olives. These whole olives are actually still a much better value than the sliced ones, and in fact this large, I'm saying large, but it's 6 ounces, but you know how tiny some of the cans of olives are, so this is large comparatively speaking. It's actually cheaper than the little teeny 4-ounce or whatever it is, or well, it's probably less than that, but anyway, it's much cheaper than the small ones. So I've got 3 of those. I got 4 cans of Great Value fat-free refried beans, and on my last trip I was not able to get the refried beans, so that's why I bought them on this trip. Last trip there were refried beans, but not any of the Great Value, and so when I went back on this trip there was the refried beans were available. And I got 4 cans of the medium diced green chilies. And again, this was something that was not available. Last time I had to buy hot, and I really preferred the medium or the mild. And so when I saw them, even though I had bought diced green chilies in my last trip, I picked these up since I prefer them over the hot ones. Speaking of canned goods, I bought some canning lids. I bought these Kerr wide mouth lids and these Mainstay regular lids. Now, I have heard both good and bad about these Mainstay lids. but I thought I'd give them a try. I'll pop up the price, but I believe they were $1.74 for the 12 regular lids, which they didn't actually have any of the Ball or Kerr regular lids, and these were a good price, so I figured I'd give them a try. It does say they're made in the USA and factory certified, so hopefully they'll be decent quality. These also say made in the USA down there at the bottom, and I point that out because with all of the shortages, people have ended up buying lids that are supposedly Kerr or Ball, and they were made in China and haven't been good quality. So these should be legit. Both of these made in the USA. And I'll probably in the future make a video to let you know what I think about these mainstay lids, if they worked well for me or not. Okay. I got a 20-ounce canister of raisins. I got this apple cider vinegar and the crushed red peppers. This is 12 ounces. It's huge. They didn't have any smaller ones. And there was one that was about a half this size that was McCormick, I believe, and it was pretty much the same price. And so even though it's going to take me forever to get through these, I figured for the same price, I may as well get more. So I bought this apple cider vinegar, the crushed red pepper, and this minced garlic in water because I'm planning, my daughter's birthday is coming up. She's living in Colorado. I'm in California. So I'm planning on putting together a goodie box for her of stuff that I make or purchase for her. And there is, in the Ball canning book, there is a Thai sweet and spicy dipping sauce, I think, and these ingredients are for me to be able to make and can that for her. And of course, as always, there will be a video where I make this, and I've got quite a few videos kind of in the works right now, so it might be a couple weeks or so before it comes out, but I will be making a video showing me making that Thai sweet and spicy dipping sauce. While we're on the thing of making a goodie box for my daughter, some of you may have seen, I recently did a video on dehydrating marshmallows and how to use them. And I showed that I had just done these basic ones. I demonstrated that. And my daughter loves these. I've only made these before, and she really liked them. And so I thought it would be fun for her birthday to send her some dehydrated marshmallows. And I'm going to try doing these chocolate-filled strawberry marshmallows and these jelly-filled sour peach marshmallows. So I'm going to give those a try. I probably won't make a video showing me make them since I just did a video on dehydrating marshmallows, but I might do a taste test on how these taste and how they are dehydrated. So anyway, that's not really a Prepper Pantry item. It's just for fun. It's for a gift for my daughter. And so anyway, but I'll be working on those. Okay, and one of my recent ones, I think it was my last pre-election Prepper Pantry video, somebody mentioned that they buy tortillas, flour tortillas, and they use a food saver to put them in smaller packages and put them in their pantry. And I don't know how long that these will last in the pantry if they're done in the food saver. I'm trying to see what the expiration date is without them being in. I don't see it. If I manage to find it, I'll pop it up on the screen for you guys. But anyway, I thought that was kind of an interesting idea to use a food saver and then put these in the pantry. I would suspect they wouldn't be for real long food storage, but it might last quite a while because I've noticed these actually are shelf stable for quite a long time, even if they're not done in the food saver. So I'm thinking that this is a way to add to, like, let's say your 3-month pantry, maybe. I'm just guessing 2 months. I don't know. But I'm going to give it a try and see if I can take a package like this that's 24 flour tortillas and extend the life of it so that I don't have to buy any for a couple months. We'll see. All right. I just got some beef and chicken flavored broth base and seasoning. I've never tried this kind before, but I thought I'd give it a try. My mom has really liked these honey roasted peanuts, and again, they don't last real long term, but you can stick nuts in the freezer. Somebody commented that, and I might do that to make them last longer. But even so, this says best if used by February 18th, 2022. So that's fairly long term. Now, I do want to address the elephant in the room, and that is that this is not a full jar. And it was kind of funny because my husband, he came in, he's like, what happened to those honey roasted peanuts? And I said, well, I haven't made the video yet. And he was like, oh, and because he wanted some. And so I said, well, go ahead and eat some and then just stick them back with the other one. So that's why we have a partial jar. But I am kind of encouraged that it says, you know, February 2022. So that's more than a year that those will last. All right, now I got some baking items. I got, and I've bought these before, you've seen them in other hauls probably, these Bisquick cheese and garlic biscuit mix. It's just add water. They're delicious. I've used them to top chicken pot pie, or if I am doing a lot of canning right now. And so like, let's say I have some canned soup or some canned beans or something, this is a great thing to serve on the side, and it's really easy. I got 3 of those. And speaking of beans or soup, you got to have cornbread on hand, and so this is just add water or milk, the Martha White cornbread and muffin mix. And sticking with the baking theme, I also got 1 can of the canola oil spray. And finally, I got this 18 mega roll great value ultra strong premium bath tissue. And we're at the point where probably I don't need to buy any more toilet paper, at least for a while, just because we don't really have the space for it and we have quite a bit. But we've all experienced the toilet paper shortage, and so I went ahead and grabbed another large package of toilet paper while I was at the store. So that's it for this Prepper Pantry grocery haul. Like I said, I did have a couple of things that weren't real specific to the Prepper Pantry, the marshmallows that are mostly for my daughter for her birthday, and then these frozen ones. I'm excited though to dehydrate these cherry berry blend, and because then that can turn this frozen vegetable, or frozen fruit rather, into long-term storage, and also it will take up a lot less space. So I'm looking forward to that. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you would give me a thumbs up. And I'd also appreciate it if you just leave me comments about your experience with shopping right now. I've heard from some of you that you're managing to find things. Others, there's a lot of shortages in the store or price increases. And so I hope that you're all doing well and all getting what you need. I'd really appreciate it also if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much, and praying for all of you as you work on building your Prepper Pantry. Love you all. Bye-bye.